So I thought to have this session, like have this conversation with you so as to just give you a walkthrough on how I personally use Cloud AI to kind of optimize my CV on role per role basis. In this space we are in today, you see somebody hiring for customer experience, next tomorrow, customer service manager, another day, customer success manager. I think there was this role today they called the billing stroke account officer. I don't know if you saw it in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, there was a TV review.
No, not CV review. I'm just trying to explain that lately rules, like every day there's a new rule, and you might need to like kind of optimize your CV in that regard. And for you to do all of that, for each role, you have to rewrite your
Okay.
CV and all. So that was what I'm trying to explain. If you're on LinkedIn, do you mind sharing your LinkedIn link on the chat?
My LinkedIn, the link.
Your profile, yes, on the chat.
Okay, okay, I'll do that now. Let me send it.
Let me share my screen.
All right.
You can share it on this chat, not on WhatsApp. On this
Um,
chat.
I just want to get it.
Okay. So while I can let me see if I can get any new position that I can just use to like use your CV, like optimize your CV for. Uh, let's see link. Let's,
I've
okay, I'll
sent
send
it
you
now.
the so let's just see if I can see a current job. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, I'm seeing.
Okay, so this is coming up. Okay, so let's see if we can search for, let's say, customer service or customer experience manager.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Also, for this particular demonstration, we I'll kind of optimize the city for this particular room, right? So first is the manager role in Lagos, 500 applicants and so on. License. Okay. So let's go to your chat. Let's go to your chat.
Okay.
This is your LinkedIn profile. So first things first, for every good CV, of course, there is a skill area. I'm just trying to give you a walkthrough on how my mind works when I'm trying to optimize the CV using this tool. So I don't do it like every other, like it will generate a CV unique to your very information. So that's what I'm trying to explain my thought process. I don't know why this is using to minimize.
Sorry,
Okay.
the line is breaking. I'm not hearing you clearly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I said that I am trying to walk you through my thought process so that you would
Okay.
see how I come up with the CV because what the CV will generate will be unique to you. In that every information I've used to build the CV is your own information. So first things first, the CV has a place for, if you look at your LinkedIn profile, there's the main page. By the main page, I don't know why these things are all there. Okay, so I will, okay, that's nice. Let me drag this down. Let me close this. So if you notice, this is your main page. Like this main page is like it lists everything that you have done and all of that, right? So first thing I do is
Yeah.
on this particular page, I do Control P. So Control P allows me to save the page as a PDF file,
Okay.
right? So when I click on print, let me go to new folder. Let me call it initial saving so that everything
Mm.
is saved there. So I save, let me call it as a profile page. So it saves it as a profile page. And the next thing you notice is that under the experience, okay, this experience was covered, right? Let's see, experience, um, education covered. Then under skills, you see you have 56 of them. So that first page we saved would only have captured these two. So it won't capture the rest. So what I normally do is I click on show all, right? And everything is usually listed in. You can notice everything is listed. So I do again. I do control V again. I click on print. Let's call it skip, right? So that's for skill. Then another thing there, there's certification. So another thing they also want to invest in, if there are certification courses you've taken, uh, use your future. Let's see, customer excellence. Let's do this one. Because normally you will have physical and no, there's customer service. Okay. So let's say this other future, but it was going to come on that certification. So I'll save it with certification. So certification, right? Um, let's see. I think that will be all. That will be all. So this brings us back to this particular role, right? This is the role in
Yeah.
question. Manager, customer success, B2B retention. They told you about the job and about the company. So normally when I see a role like this, what I do is I copy the title of the role. I go to Claude AI. I the title of role, right? I come back here about the job. I copy it. Let me zoom everything. The idea is that when it is rewriting your CV, it will bring everything
Mm.
that was written here in context. To bring everything that has been written here in context. So it doesn't just hallucinate and keep writing from its existing data. It has like it uses what I provide about the job. I put that. Is there any other thing there about the company? So copy here. So about company, about company, about company, right? So about the role, about the job, title of the role, about the job, which is this transaction time, about the role. Then remember I saved those information I shared with you, information I got from your LinkedIn and PDF. So under here, I add as far, right? I add this file. I go to your folder, copy this, those three, I add it. So the prompt here is
Mm.
simple, right? I'll say, right, this way my prompt comes in, my instruction, right? Craft a CV using the details. attached details from my LinkedIn profile, all that is attached as PDFs. So you don't need the perfect form. You just need to tell it what to prepare to say using the details shared in this chat. So practice CV in docs format. Docs here is document format. So all you do now is hit enter and it will just take a while. So remember that everything I'm using here is what we provided it. Right. So it will
Yeah.
take a while to explain the thought process of us, how it's trying to get the CV out. So it will take a while, but it doesn't take forever. I tell you, it doesn't take forever. So and the good thing about this is that the pre-plan should be able to do what you need. So you don't have to do anything extra. The pre-plan,
I didn't hear you very well.
I said the pre-plan of the tool is enough to generate the kind of CV that we're looking for.
Okay. But this AI, does it
Yeah.
is it compatible with mobile phone?
Yes, to
Because
some extent.
presently I don't have a laptop. My laptop was stolen. So that's just the mm,
Well, you can do that with your phone. Though I've not tried, but even with a phone, if the phone RAM is small, maybe it's too big RAM, it may
mm,
take too long for it to do this. But what I would suggest you try out is trying to install the app. Try install the app like Claude AI app on the phone. That way, the app might
so
use
can it
a
be gotten
device.
from Play Store?
Yes, yes. The last time I
So
checked, it do oh yeah, just check maybe eventually later and check. So look at this your CV,
mm,
this your new CV, like for this particular one. I'll even share it with you the documents um in the WhatsApp chat. So at the end of the day, it might not, of course, remember that this is just a draft that you write for. So it's now left for you to now go in and edit out certain things. So something like why
mm,
reliance cells, eventually you remove this particular because you don't really need it. Then if it is a role that
yeah,
doesn't require cyber security and it's kind of thing, you can also edit out all of that. All of that.
yes,
So, but if you can see, you notice that. So for this particular role now, you see customers as companies and onboarding specialists listed out all you need to do, management and onboarding. And it customizes it for customer success and relationship management professional. So in this instance now, if you want to apply for any role in this format, this what it has presented you is enough to get started. So normally what I do is I download the file, then edit
okay,
it, then
mm,
edit it. So once I've downloaded it, I open it, then remove what I don't need. So currently, this authorized to work in Nigeria is not something you should
Yes,
adding on your
include.
CV. Yeah, so change it to you can change it to your LinkedIn because you need your LinkedIn profile. So once you do that, you go back to your LinkedIn, go to this your link. So you copy the link, go back to the
Okay.
document and add the link so that when you convert the CV as a PDF, whoever is reading the CV can click on your LinkedIn profile and go to that particular page. Like, let me start that so that I see what I'm trying to do. Hyperlink it, replace this. So you notice that this became blue, right? So when I convert this to a PDF now, when somebody is on this particular thing, though it's here, but we did that, I'll put your phone number instead. Because of course, whoever is trying to work with you would
Mm.
need to call you. So the LinkedIn is here. You now change it. Let's say 080. Later I can wait. I did that as 0080. So later I can do that. Then this location is
Mm.
that's not a location. Depending, if that's your location, fine. If you don't want your location, you can always edit out your location, right? If it's somewhere like, if for example, they specifically ask you to mention a place and you have someone who is already in that location, right? You can easily use that location. Mindful that if you get the job, you can actually start working
Yeah.
on that person's place and all of that. So your professional summary is always customized to to look like that particular job they are applying for. So in this case, it's customer success and relationship manager. See, without driven customer success and relationship management professional, it's over 2 years of experience in banking sector, certified in customer relationship management fundamentals, with a track record in client onboarding, account management, AML, KYC compliance, and so on and so forth. We talked about key competence,
Yeah.
we talked about professional experience. Then later, you want to edit it as edit this as fixed, then put the right certification. Then if this is your only experience so far, you can change this. I don't know. You can change this to referees, then put available on request here. Like you change this while relying self referees, then change this to available on request. Then there are people who have let you review on LinkedIn, LinkedIn, something like that. If there are people you currently work with and people who you feel have a good relationship with you, you can send. There's something called recommendation on Fiverr,
Yeah.
especially people you are working in the
Yeah.
same company. You send it to them, tell them, oh, please, especially people you know value your work so that they don't just go and leave anyhow with you for anything. So you'll be like, oh, sir, oh, man,
Mm.
I worked with you for a while now. I noticed you've been quite helpful with my job. Yeah, I really appreciate the review from you. So they will leave you a review. Like you send them the recommendation link and they will leave you a recommendation. That way you can leave it under your reviews. But if you don't have a review or something like that at the moment, you can just leave that out